All right, so let's talk about some decimal division. Please make sure that you're taking notes, and let's do this. Alrighty. Actually, instead of taking notes, I want you writing right alongside me. I want you working all of these problems. All right, so let's do 27 and 83/100ths divided by 15. Okay, go ahead and stop the video, work the problem out, and come back. All right, so we start with 15, put our 2783 inside, and we're going to bring up that decimal. Friends, again, make sure your decimal is obvious. All right, now the decimal's out of the way. Treat it like you would a normal division problem, and then you just won't have remainders. We'll keep going until the thousandths place. So 2 divided by 15 can't be done. So we'll head over to the 7. 27 divided by 15 is 1. 1 times 15 is 15. That's 12. 12 can't be divided by 15, so we need to move our 8. We brought our 8 down. 128 divided by 15. Well, I know that 15 times 6 gets me 90. So another 30 would get me to 120, which would be 15 times 8. Gets me 120. Okay? So 15 times 8 gets me 120. 128 minus 120 is 8. And we still have a number to bring down. Bring down our 3. 83 divided by 15. Well, if you remember over here, I said 6 is 90. So I know it's going to be 5. 15 times 5 is 75. 8. Now, because I haven't moved to the thousandths place yet, I need to keep going. So I'm going to put a 0 after my 3, and I'm going to bring it all the way down. 80 divided by 15, again, is going to give me another 5, which gives me 75. Now, because I've done tenths, hundredths, thousandths, I'm done. So my answer is 1 and 855 thousandths. Now, use your number sense to check this. The exact same thing we talked about in class. So, if I was going to check it, I would multiply the 15 times the 1.855. Well, I know that 15 times 1 is 15. And if I were to round this 1 to a 2, since it's 1.8, I know that 15 times 2 is 30. So my answer is going to be between 15 and 30. And I look over here, and sure enough, 27, which is between 15 and 30. Okay, so you can always go back and use that number sense. All right, let's do another one. Let's do a 9.270. No, let's do a 9.278. divided by 94. Okay? Go ahead and solve this and then come back and check your work. All right, let's set it up. 94, 9.278. First things first, bring that decimal point straight up. All right, let's divide like a normal division problem. I cannot divide 9 by 94. So I need to move over to the 2. I can't divide 92 by 94. Yikes. I have to put a 0 above my 2. Why? Because I just determined that I cannot divide 92 by 94. So that means my number is going to be smaller. My answer is getting smaller and smaller here. All right, 927. Well, I know that 94 times 10 is 940, so it's going to be 9. So 9 gives me 846. 7 minus 6 is 1. 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. All right. How many 94s go into 81? That would be none. So we need to bring down our 8. All right. 94, let's do 94 times 8 is 32. 75. So 94 times 8 gives me 752. 6, 6, 7. I would have a remainder, but I don't need my remainder because I've already gone tenths, hundredths, thousandths place. So the answer to this is 0.098. And if I were to use a little number sense, well, 94 times 0 is going to get me 0. But when you look at what I was doing, I was trying to divide 9 by 94. Okay. All right. I don't know how else I can help you with this, especially with bringing the decimals straight up. There's really not anything else that I can say that's going to change this. If you are still finding that you're getting these wrong, I would suggest looking at your division and maybe going back and watching the division videos. Okay?